everyone, welcome back. It's Shelby and today I am trying an experimentation with crystals. Last time I tried growing them and it worked out totally awesome. I'm gonna link the video above. If you haven't seen that, go ahead and give it a check out. Today I am going to attempt to be making a crystal pencil case. I think that'd be really cool. This one is white. It's white painted metal. It's kind of a tight mesh, which I'm hoping will let the crystals kind of adhere to it and be like solid and then grow their little formations. So hopefully I'll have like this giant, awesome, solid white crystal, which is what I'm hoping for. The things that I need to figure out still, how to make it so that the bottom doesn't grow crystals because it's got to sit down on something. So if it's off kilter, that's not going to work. So I gotta figure that out. And also the inside, I don't want the crystals to form too thickly in there because then I won't be able to get more than like one or two pencils in there, one or two pens. So I gotta figure out how to make it not grow on the inside or the bottom. I gotta think about that for a bit. I will update you when I figure it out, or at least with what I'm trying. As far as what this video is about, it's going to be mainly about shaping the pen holder out of crystals, not so much how to get the crystals to grow in general. If you don't know how to do that and you're interested in learning, I will link my first video up above. It's going to go into that more in depth because I was learning the process myself at that point, so that's what that video is about. As always, I will link everything you need down in the description along with my socials. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and let's get into it. Okay, update. I had to find a non-white background for this. I put another cup inside my pencil holder, and other than the gap at the bottom, which I will just be careful about, it fits pretty well against the sides. I'm hoping it will stop the crystals from growing on the inside. Hopefully it won't melt in the super hot water because it is just plastic, but this is what we're going to try. Wish me luck. Okay, I've decided what I'm going to try. My pencil holder and cup and some double-sided sticky tape. I'm just going to mark where the cup sits, put some sticky tape around the rim. Hopefully that will be enough to keep it to it. Okay, so I have my sticky tape connecting my pen holder with my plastic cup. I've got those floral sticks through there and I'm just pushing it down to the bottom and pushing the floral sticks around to create a cage that will hopefully hold it in place for the duration of the hot water crystal growing. This is just kind of what it looks like afterwards, and now I have hot water in 2 pots. Just boiling inside of my jars. I'm going to be adding my trusty borax to this solution inside the jars, not the pots. There it is. You can see it's dissolving, but it's pretty heavily saturated. Okay, my solution is dissolved. Turn these off. Now the contents of the jar have to go in there. It's literally boiling liquid, so I'm going to not film this part so I can use both hands, and then I will catch up with you right after. Okay, so I have poured my solution in there. You can see it's kind of expanded it. It kept trying to float up, which I knew it would, but for whatever reason did not think it would be as much as a problem as it was because I thought these things would hold it. They did not. So I stabbed some holes through the mesh, through the plastic cup so that the air could escape, and it still wants to float a little bit, so I put a rock on top, but I've basically filled the liquid just to the bottom of, oops, my thumb's there, just to the bottom of this rim. So yeah, hopefully there won't be any crystals in the bottom. Hopefully there will be lots of crystals on the mesh. I'm pretty excited for this. I hope it turns out. And now we let it wait probably, I mean it's morning now, so probably at least 12 hours, but possibly even overnight. Okay, it's the next morning check-in, and honestly, I don't think it worked. Look at that. My mesh isn't covered. Oh, that's so lame. Okay, so I have what looks like a lot of crystallization down here and up the sides. I'm gonna pull it out, but I don't think it worked. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so here's how it turned out. It's not 100% what I was thinking, but honestly, once you get past the top 2 inches, or the bottom inches, I guess, that's actually pretty close to what I was thinking. So I think it half worked, like it worked this part, just not that part. But I think that's something I can work with.
So yeah. All right, so my little cup idea inside apparently worked. The crystals did not form on the plastic cup, which is interesting. Just put that in the sink, and this is kind of the aftermath of what's in there. It really didn't, the crystals didn't really adhere to the side of the glass either. That was a big problem last time. They're really flaking off quite easily this time. That's pretty cool. I might see if I can pull a couple of these out and just keep them because they're pretty neat. So I dumped the water out, and this is kind of what I'm left with. Like, this is pretty cool. Look at that. That's really pretty. I'm definitely keeping these. I don't know why it's so easy to come off the glass this time. Last time it was like a nightmare to get out, but this is really cool. Awesome. Unexpected byproduct that's almost cooler than the project itself. Yay!
Hey guys, so I'm outside because it is a gorgeous day, but I wanted to check in and kind of show you how everything turned out. This is the result. I'm going to put it in the sun so you can see it. It's really pretty. It just didn't get kind of the crystals the way I was hoping for. I'm thinking because, you know, they're going to settle at the bottom of the vase, and this was up at the top like this because I didn't want any crystals up at the top. So maybe it just wasn't enough saturated solution up there. That could be why. I'm not 100% sure. It's okay. It's great. Like, inside didn't get really crystallized the way I was hoping with the plastic cup. So that seemed to work. The double-sided sticky tape seemed to work. And it did crystallize. Just not quite 100% what I was hoping for. So it did work. I just got to figure out what else to do with it. But there were some cool byproducts that I wasn't expecting. I'm going to show you those next. First off were all of these beautiful little things. Look at that. Let's get that in the sun. Ooh, it's so pretty. I'm gonna like zoom in on that like in the sun because right now with the shade and everything my camera's having a hard time. But I got a lot of little things like this. Like they just broke off the sides of the walls and kept their shape, which was awesome. And a lot of them left in smaller pieces too. So I'm thinking that I can do like, I don't know, something with them. But they're really cool, and I have a whole plate full of them, so I'm excited for that. And then also at the very bottom of the vase, this came out. So you can see it's kind of like shaped like a disc, which is kind of really cool. And I was thinking I could like do a fake agate type project with that. So I'm excited for that. So I don't 100% know what I'm going to do with the byproduct crystals that came out, but I'm super excited to have them. I'm really, really glad. And the crystal pen holder, it's okay. It's not what I had envisioned, but you know, it's all right. So, you know, maybe there's something I can do to make it a little bit better. I gotta think about it. Project wasn't 100% success, but I do have some lovely crystals to work with from now, so I'm excited for it. But yeah guys, that's it. That was my attempt at crystallizing a pen holder. Sort of worked, sort of not. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
So this is it in the sun. The crystals reflect really well. I do like that. They just didn't go down as far as I wanted them to, which is a little bit sad, but all in all, not bad. Some of the other crystal lovelies. Try to get the reflection in the sun. It's actually like shining back the light really well. I just don't know if I'm getting that on camera.